It's week 2 of the NFL, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Bills and the Jets on Monday night.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. It's week 2 of this NFL season. Couple of teams feeling good, Greg. Victory in the season opener, and that gives you just great momentum off the schneid to start the season. Now, what's ahead for these guys?
Going into week 1 was always kind of an interesting deal, Mike, and I always felt as a player, you prepare months for week 1, and then you prepare 7 days for week 2. It's kind of a very interesting.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. To return, here's Daquan Hardy. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he gets this up close to the 40. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Josh Allen on the bootleg. He's going to tuck it and go. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Allen on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
First down, Bills.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still first down.
Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
On first down, it's Allen. There he goes again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. They motion the slot man left. On third down, it's Josh Allen. That is brought in at the 10. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Encroachment, defense.
They'll run. It's Davis. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On the handoff, it's Davis. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the shotgun, it's A-Rod. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a give to Davis. And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground once more, it's Davis. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's second and 2.
At the 16-yard line.
Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanaconda. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. The master of play action, Rodgers. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Rodgers. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Israel Abanaconda. Touchdown, New York. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Hardy now with the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bills offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Slot receiver headed right. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
To throw again, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive.
It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Allen will throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. He'll try and run here with Cook. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Now Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Allen to throw. He fumbled the football. The Jets have got it. He's inside the 30. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And you talk about the perfect first quarter. The offense has been doing their job. Now the defense joins the scoring party. Both sides of the ball contributing to the scoreboard.
Yeah, and this is what every coach dreams about, Mike. The opportunity to play complementary football. The offense comes out, they do their part. Now the defense is getting to the scoring mix. When both sides can complement one another and contribute and impact the game to this level, man, that is a recipe for success.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bills' offense ready to take over once more. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with first and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. The Jets have the advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Now Allen to throw on second down. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Allen. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So, fourth down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with first and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Here's a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Man. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. A run here with Abanikanda. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That one taken in by Corley. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Rodgers. That's hauled in at the 2. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Elijah Vera Tucker played his college ball at USC. Guilty that time. Now Rodgers. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Now a timeout called by the defense. 3rd and goal for Aaron Rodgers. That's going to be caught. You try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front, and they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. So, 4th down, and the veteran Greg Zuerlein on for the Jets. Zuerlein's kick is good, and the Jets add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They go play action now. Here's Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal. Allen working from the pistol. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league. And
he's in. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown, Bills. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jets offense getting set to get back to work. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. Now he takes off. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Abanaconda. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Ball start, offense.
On the ground, it's Abanaconda. And he'll be brought down at the 45. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play.
At the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun, Rodgers. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The Bills offense and Keon Coleman set to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Slot man in motion left. From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the right side here, pass is caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Bills first down.
From the gun, it's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Again, it's Allen to the air. Now he'll run.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Now Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Buffalo.
A gain of 12. First down, Bill.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. First and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Now Allen on first down. And that one incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Here's Allen to throw. That's taken in by Shakir. Good running on display there, taking it to the 5, but now it is third and goal. Now Allen. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will cut into that lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and the big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin just outside Washington at Commanders Field in Landover, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Jaden Daniels, a touchdown pass in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Will Levis, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Tutu Atwell, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. These 2 teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Jets offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground, it's Davis. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Greg, simply put, they've been off their game right from the jump.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just the way the game goes, and you can't really put your finger on it, but you feel good coming out of the week of practice. You feel really good about your game plan, and then once the ball's kicked off, nothing seems to work, and it's very frustrating because you can look great one week, and then the next week be completely taken out of your game.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Allen. A throw on the run is complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Throwing is Allen. This one caught at the 4.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal. Allen. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike. on that sack. He's fortunate that ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bills are able to get it back within a score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Jets offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
At the 26-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to be 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
In motion, Shakir. To throw again, it's Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. In motion, Shakir. On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Jets offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and a short pickup there, only up to about the 10-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Rodgers. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
On play action, Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense, and Josh Allen headed back onto the field, and he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll take this down to the 28-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Slot man in motion right. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Now Davis. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. From the gun, Rodgers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Malachi Corley. And now it's 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. In motion, Shakir. From the gun, Josh Allen. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Allen will throw. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
A run with Cook. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. Now a designed run. It's Allen. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Play action. It's out. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Jets have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. On the handoff, it's Davis. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Bills' 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Aaron Rodgers sacked.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, That's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball, and that's what he's done in this one. He'll find his running back, Cook, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. They'll go play action here with Allen. And that is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Off balance throw, it's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
At the 23-yard line.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. They go play action now. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. In motion, Shakir. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Allen. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now a give to Davis. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Rodgers. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down and 2.
Throwing Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Jeremy Rodgers.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Bills offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. A high throw over the middle that's taken in. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
At the 19-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play.
Here's 1st and 10.
The Bills first down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Still first down.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's to Kincaid once again.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They motion the slot man left. Throwing again, it's Allen. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Davis.
Isaiah Davis, the ball carrier. Jaron Johnson brought it down. It's a gain of 7.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter.
At the Bills' 43
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A handoff as they try to run it here. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. On 3rd down, here's Davis. They get 15 on that game, and the Jets have a 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Second and 7. A run here with Abanikanda. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? This is Davis.
Isaiah Davis, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
So now, big spot for the veteran Greg Zuerlein. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. A ball deep for the end zone. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. Here we go. First and goal. A final shot now for Allen. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.